Hello there, and welcome to Coquito Underground, a unique perspective on news that's happening in Puerto Rico. If you like it, hit a like on it. If you want to hit a bell on it, give me some ring, hit the notification bell. On the road to 1,000 again. This is my second YouTube channel. My first one got removed by Alex by YouTube because I was controversial in my topics of Puerto Rico. Go figure. What we're going to talk about is the life, the crime, and the bonus of boxer Felix Verdejo that got arrested. Back-to-back life sentences. He's 30 years old right now. He'll probably unalive himself in prison in the sense of that he might die in prison. Now, in April 29, 2021, around April 27th, April 29th, supposedly and allegedly, Felix Verdejo and another associate took Xristo Rodriguez and her unborn child because she was pregnant. They put her in the car. They drugged her with some drugs. They injected her with some drugs. They threw her over the bridge in Teodoro Moscoso. They shot at her a couple times. She had a cement brick in her legs tied down. They thought she was knocked out, but she was alive. That's why he took the gun out, shot it a couple times, and supposedly that's how she died. Her and her baby drowned at the scene. Now, the facts is that her car was seen at 8, 9, and at 11 o'clock in the morning of the day of the shooting and the alleged throwing her over the body. Above all else, I feel bad for Xristo. She is an innocent person above all this. She was the side chick of Felix Verdejo, and Felix Verdejo is married to two individuals, which I'll say at the end of it all. Now, during the trial, because they already announced to Felix Verdejo's thing, there was a protest. Here's the pro side.
Donde hay corrupto, el gobierno de Puerto Rico se mueve por dinero. Si tienes dinero, tú ganas, pero no se escucha la palabra real. En ese juicio hubieron muchas injusticias que no han salido a la luz y no la han querido sacar porque quieren vender el embuste y no quieren decir la verdad. Se está perdiendo un muchacho que representó a la isla y en el momento cuando le apuntaron fingers se lo cogieron culpable porque antes de que lo declararan culpable allá adentro ya la calle estaba diciendo que él era culpable. Eso no se dice un juicio justo. Un juicio justo. No es juicio justo. We want justice. That's all we ask for. We're losing a family member because Puerto Rico's system does not work. Everybody is corrupt here. If you have money, you lose immediately. He didn't get it right. We need justice for my cousin. We need justice. We just ask for justice and for the truth to be out. Because right now, what y'all know is lies. They're just spreading lies on his name. We want justice. His mother is losing an innocent son all because that other side has money. Queremos justicia para Felix Verdejo. Un muchacho inocente. Nadie estuvo.
Hey, John Bones. Now, what you saw there was the protest of protest for Felix Verdejo because that's the cousin of them, and they're saying that it was corrupt. I'll explain that in a second. Now, during that exact time that protest is happening, another thing is happening. Here's the perspective of that.
Estamos ready, estamos ready.
Creo que está vestida como una ropa parecida a la que ella. En memoria de su hija. Sí. Esta es la manera en que entonces la conmemora en este proceso. Bueno amigos, ahí estamos viendo como los familiares de Xristo, su madre que está vestida con la vestimenta de
Now, obviously, that's bad and everything else. Here's another perspective of Xristo's mother mouthing off, and just see for yourself.
¡Asesino! ¡Asesino! ¡Siempre lo dije desde el día 1!
estaba ahí parada.
Now, again, this is about Keisla. This is not about her mother. This is not about her sister, who during the beginning of the trial, her sister put out on Twitter illegally that the court was starting. The mother, who after the proceedings were happening, her and the mother were on a caravan around town. We are losing sight of the woman and the unborn baby that died. We are losing sight of that. We need to understand that more than anything else. Now, let's hear from a person that watched. Here's something that people don't understand. When the case happened, they showed us a blurry video of supposedly Felix going down the hill with El Moscoso is, and then shooting the person, which is Keisla. Now, the video is blurry as hell. The clothes and the face of what he looks like looks nothing like the video at all. Then they say that they have video evidence of camera, because there's a camera in a Puente de Oro that people pass by because there's been a couple of deaths there. Shout out to Alcanquen's brother. A woman was drunk about a few months ago and drove the opposite way and just... So there's cameras there. However, in Spanish, I'm going to let someone talk, and then I'm going to translate it in English.
En el contrainterrogatorio, la defensa no puede preguntar cosas que no preguntó la fiscalía. Así que dijeron, no te preocupes, yo te cojo bajando. Y lo trajeron como testigo de defensa. También trajeron a Wilnelis Torres, que es la que supervisa las infracciones y las imágenes de AutoExpreso. El licenciado Jason González le preguntó, y todo esto fue sobre el 28 de abril. Ese día, 28 de abril, ustedes recordarán que Luis Cádiz dijo que el 28 de abril pasaron por allí, el día antes de la desaparición de Keisla y de los hechos. Luis Cádiz dijo, mira, el día antes, 28 de abril, pasamos un par de veces por allí. ¿Qué intentó probar la defensa? Luis Cádiz está mintiendo de nuevo. Allí no hay registro ninguno en el AutoExpreso de que la guagua de Félix Verdejo haya pasado por allí. Entonces, Wilnelis Torres Sánchez, que es supervisora de infracciones de AutoExpreso, fue preguntada por el licenciado Jason González, oiga, ¿y el sistema registró alguna transacción para el 28 de abril? No se vio la guagua de Verdejo. Parecería ahí que la defensa le aceptó un duro golpe a la versión de Cádiz, que dijo, el 28 estuvimos allí, porque esta señora que tiene los récords de frente dice, la guagua de Verdejo no pasó por allí. El licenciado Jason González le pregunta, ¿hubo alguna violación el 28 de abril? No, dijo ella. Luego vino la fiscalía, le dice, usted dijo que ahí, donde en ese documento que usted tiene, no están todos los peajes, ¿verdad que no? No. Mire, lo cierto es que el 28 de abril hubo situaciones en que no se pudo identificar ningún vehículo. ¿Es correcto? Correcto. De hecho, ese día, el 28 de abril, hubo más de 100 vehículos que pasaron sin registrarse. Ella aceptó, oye, no se pudo registrar la guagua de Verdejo el 28, como dijo Cádiz, porque ese día el sistema no servía. Ese día el sistema de cámaras que toma la tablilla la estaba cogiendo o muy borrosa o no servía.
Now, translation. On the 28th of April, the attorneys and the prosecutors said that Felix Verdejo passed by a couple times to scout the place. This person brings up the fact that the defense told the person on the 28th, the person that was the director of the toll bridge of the Teodoro Moscoso, you said that on the 28th you registered that he passed by a couple times. But then let's go back to the case and say that you registered on the 28th of April that system didn't work. She said yes. Then on top of that, he also said on the 28th of April, on that machine, on the Teodoro Moscoso toll bridge, more than 100 cars passed by, and none of them were registered. She said yes. After telling the defense, after telling the prosecution that on the 28th of April, the director of that toll bridge said that yes, Felix Verdejo's car was registered 3 times on the 28th and on the 29th. But clear-cut evidence and testimony from that person said, no, the 28th of April, the system didn't work. No, we couldn't register the car. No, Felix Verdejo's car was not registered. But then you said it was. That's the weird thing about this. Now, let's get to the nitty-gritty, the part that they don't talk about in Puerto Rican news. Now, and again, Felix Verdejo is sentenced to 2 life sentences. He's never getting out. What a coincidence that Felix Verdejo's wife and her dad, which a known dad in underground, you know what, who is known to pay off judges here to get away with a lot of things, and you know what, who we already know that a couple of judges are getting picked up by the FBI as of this day right now due to corruption and kickback from drug lords. We know that the wife did not like Geisla. We know that the wife was going to get a good pay up from the boxer because he was getting a big contract from a big boxing company and was going to pick up for millions before all this happened. We know all this. And we know that there were videos of them fighting days, if not weeks before. Her not liking her, and the side chick, which is Geisla, telling Felix, we have to deal with this. I'm pregnant. You're going to have to deal with this. Now, the mother and the wife and the dad, the stepdad, live in a caserio, like most people do. Now, you would think if this is not true, and if I'm just making conjecture, this wouldn't happen. What you saw there was an alleged video. Viewer discretion is advised. What you saw there was an alleged video of people in that caserio going to said wife and stepdad's house, and shooting it up. Why would drug lords shoot at a drug lord's house the same day where the boxer got arrested? Good night.